Many of us know that the fence is the problem in this meme, but what actually is the fence? I used this photo to introduce my dissertation on identifying the unwritten rules of work for the working class, and I explained to my committee that the purpose of my study was to identify what was that fence. So I interviewed black and white women and men from working class backgrounds who'd moved up into middle class or higher through employment, and their stories began to outline the fence and made it much easier for me to see, and I've since then replicated that work on more populations across race and gender, and including neurodivergence. At work, the fence isn't necessarily physical. It's things like don't speak in a way that upsets people, learn how to interpret why everybody seems to be beating around the bush, find out who's really in charge, even though they don't have a job title that implies they are. Be assertive and advocate for yourself, but don't come across as too aggressive. And if they ask you a question, it doesn't always mean they want the answer. Many leaders want to remove barriers or say they want to, but it's hard to remove barriers that you don't see because you just perceive them as normal, and that's just professionalism. Your high performers from certain backgrounds already know these rules, but others are keep running into this invisible fence. And in my research, I found this is people from the working class, people of color, women, people who are neurodivergent, and the combo of all of those together are some of them. Make these rules written. I can help you identify what they are. Do an unwritten rules audit in your organization. My email is linked in my bio, and your first 21 minutes with me is free. When everybody knows how to play the game, the whole team actually wins. And that's how you really build a workplace without fences.